Shalom everyone, it's the last Kol Torah for the year, of the Jewish year, and we will meet again, Bezrat Hashem, next year, really, that is really next week. But I would like to talk about something that it belongs to the Parsha, to the Parashat Haazinu, that we will read on Shabbat, the Shabbat after Yom Kippur, after Rosh Hashanah, sorry. And to say something about the Parsha, but it will obviously connect us to Rosh Hashanah and to the high holidays. It says at the end of the parasha that we will read on Shabbat, Vayavo Moshe, and Moshe came, Vayedaber et kol divrei hashira azot, and he spoke all the words of this song, Be'oznei ha'am ve'Hoshea bin Nun, in the ears of the people and Joshua. And the question that we obviously need to ask is, what is the shira? What are we talking about, the song? What song are we talking about? So some people would say that the song is the song of Haazinu. But there are many commentators, and that's basically really based on another pasuk that says, Ve'ata kitvu lachem et hashira azot al sefer. Now you should write this shira, this song, that's really the source for the commandment to write a Sefer Torah, to write a Torah scroll. So as we know, the Torah has two names in a way. One name is a Sefer, a book, Sefer Torah, a Torah scroll or a book of Torah. But also a Torah has another name of Shira, a song. And I would like to suggest that these two names symbolizes two perspectives, two different concepts that in a way intertwine together, but at the same time independent. When you talk about a book obviously has laws and regulations in a way of how you write a book. At the beginning of the book, you write a prologue, an introduction. Then you start the conspiracy, or you start the story with some statements. You start your story maybe with few other stories. And then you have the middle, you have the content that will lead you to the end. In a way, every book, unless it's really unusual book, you basically know there is going to be a beginning, there is going to be a middle, and there is going to be an end. And the end should somehow reflect on the beginning. It can be maybe a different end from what you thought in the beginning, but at the end of the book, you would like to know that all the figures that were mentioned in the book are being taken care of. You know exactly what's happened to Moshe and to Reuven and to Dan and to James and to John. You need to know that everyone who was mentioned in the beginning, you know, what's happened to him at the end. And that's what you expect when you read a book. Sometimes you have a twist. So you also expect that too in a good book. But basically a book is something that it's very, very structured. Beginning, middle, and the end. Shira, a song, is very unstructured. You can repeat the same word 20 times. Unfortunately, in modern times, the songs are exactly that. They have one or two words and they just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. Not too much meaning or content, but no. That's our problems of modern society today. But even a song in the good old times, yeah, you have a beginning, but then you can repeat things, you can say things that maybe have no connection with each other. You can sing different messages in the same song. You are not really bound, or you are not really obligated into one structure. When you look at the Torah, I think that these two ways of expressing ourselves and also expressing what God wants from us is basically being taught to us by these two names. On one hand, the Torah is a book, and God expects us to be in a structure. There's beginning, there is middle, there is end. You know exactly what God wants from you from the beginning. You know exactly what God wants from you in the middle and at the end. And you need to follow the structure. There's no room, there's no space for what I will call a volunteer work. Oh, I would like to do it this way, I would like to say that. No. You have the book, that's what you say. Take the book of prayer, the Siddur. You have Shmona Esrei, you have the silent prayer, you have the Shema, you have the things that you need to do. But at the same time, God realized that to put us in a structure, and a very restricted one, in a way it will deprive us from expressing our own feelings. And that's why we have the Shirah, the song. The song does not come necessarily from the head. The song comes from the heart. The song comes because we were moved, because we saw something. Take the Jewish people, they saw the splitting of the sea and they start singing. It's not when they saw God revealed himself on Mount Sinai. When they saw the sea splitting, when they saw God helping them, they were so moved and excited and enthused that they had to sing. When you are excited, when you are happy, or also when you said, when there is a change in mood, a change in feelings, you want to sing. And God allows it in the Torah. So when we go to the high holidays and we daven and we take the machzor and we daven and we follow the structure, we can't just follow the structure just based on the words. We need to feel it. And if you want to add something and talk to God, talk to God. This is the opportune time to talk to God. The Talmud says that this is the high season for God to come down to us. So the message for today is very simple. Take this book, but sing it. Take this book, follow the structure, but let your heart rejoice. Follow the book, but don't forget to sing your song. I would like to wish all of you a Shana Tova, a sweet, good New Year.